another episode of BubblegumConnects, where we connect with musicians, artists, innovators, and most importantly, we connect with you. Today, we're connecting with multidisciplinary musician and award-winning artist, Bongeziwe Mabandla. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good, happy to be here.
Let's talk about the new album.
Yes.
How did that come about?
AmaXesha.
Yes, AmaXesha. How did that come about? You sort of talk about the themes of love, of life, of sort of relationships.
Yeah.
So tell us about the conceptualization of.
Yeah, that album came after my previous album, which was called Imenu. So I decided to sort of make like a continuation of the Imenu album. I just felt where I was in life, I wasn't really ready to write about a new subject yet. So I decided to make AmaXesha like sort of a B-side of the whole story. And a lot of the music was written during lockdown. And also, like you say, written about relationships and love and what does it mean to love somebody and to be in love and all the complications that come with all of that. But with this one, I feel like I didn't just focus on romantic love, but like I dealt with other relationships. There's this song about my mother with, deals about, I guess the kind of
It's a heartbreaking song.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So it deals with some of the difficult subject even between a parent and a child. Yeah.
Did she listen to the song?
Yeah, but I don't think she's carefully listened to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday, which was the 10th of August, you debuted a short film that goes with the inner child.
Yes.
Tell us about that a little bit, about the song and the whole concept of the film and the music video and why you felt, when I watched it, it felt like you were wrestling against your inner child.
Yeah.
So why is that something you felt the need to portray?
Yeah, I have to give credit to the director of the video, Z. And actually, me and Z went to school together after. So he's been telling me, I want to make some work with you. So he came up with this concept and, I immediately liked it and connected with it, because it was all about how do you fix yourself. It's about fixing your childhood self. And I loved it because it's the first video when I wasn't singing. I was like more as an actor, which was kind of like really different. And also I started off as an actor. I don't know if a lot of people know, but yeah, I did. I used to be on Generations.
Really?
Yeah.
As who?
I had this role at Ezweni.
Really?
Very small role, but I was just like working there, having ideas. This is the time Leleti Kumalo was there.
The original cast.
Yeah. That job changed my life actually, because also that's where I took the money to start recording music. I got it all from Generations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like something people don't know.
Yeah. Some people know.
So, Men's International, you've been doing Mahogany, you've been doing Colors, Apple Music.
Yeah.
How's that experience been, performing in London? I've seen you've got shows in Europe as well and gaining an international audience.
Yeah, I think that's something I've been working on. It's not just like now, but sometimes I think like you try, like Colors, I've been trying to do Colors for a long time, and just like sometimes the things just align at the right time, and it was this time for me with Colors, and it was a big dream for me to do Colors for a long time. So when it happened, it really it made me feel like I'm slowly
getting there.
Getting there. Yeah.
And with mahogany sessions, I saw you filmed in like an ice cave.
Yeah, people love that video. Yeah.
It's great.
And yeah, I was just so cold. I dressed up, but I didn't realize how. Like, I mean, I've seen snow, but I don't think I've seen
that kind of stuff.
that.
Yeah.
So the whole shoot, I was just like freezing. Like, I couldn't even finish the song. I was playing, and No by the One I Played. But like my hands would just get like.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I've noticed on a lot of your songs, you sing in isiXhosa, and then you have a lot of English translations, like even with the mahogany sessions. Is that something you consciously do, that you want, you know, your music and your lyrics to be accessible, or why do you choose to do that?
Yeah, like, you know, when I got into music, I never really planned to, like, I was just doing music. I just wanted to be a musician. But I didn't know about playing in other countries and exporting your music to other cultures where they don't speak your same language. So, like, it's just something that I didn't plan, but I think traveling to a lot of different countries where they don't speak isiXhosa, I think they sometimes miss out the beauty of my music, which is more the writing and the storytelling. So I try and bring that world a little bit closer for them to understand. Some people are very interested in what you say. Others are more like, I just love the feeling.
You have a very unique sound, especially for the country that we live in. You don't have the doof 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 ta ta ta. So what inspired your sort of folksy sound? Who are some of the artists that you listened to growing up that brought this unique sound out of you?
Lots of, I've had so many music crushes. Like I feel like every 4 months there's someone new, and I'm the type of person, like, even before I even knew I was gonna become a musician, and I used to be quite specific about like what kind of music I listen to. Like, definitely the artist I loved the most growing up was Lauryn Hill. Yeah, she really inspired, like, even the guitar playing. I used to have dreads at some point. I was just like,
I'm gonna be her.
big influences, that one. Also, Jabukanyile, Tandiswa, Simpiwetana. And now recently, I think my music taste is more like Bon Iver, Frank Ocean, Solange. I'm gonna forget a lot of people. I just gravitate to different things, and also my taste, it can vary. I love songs with emotions, so I listen to some pop songs as well, like the new Billie Eilish song I've been listening to. Yeah.
Do you watch the movie?
Yeah, I watched the movie because of the song.
Because of the song?
Yeah.
What did you think of the movie? Not your style.
No, it was dope, but I think the person who said I must go watch it, like, kind of, I feel like oversold it for me.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You were disappointed.
No, it was just like, it's a good story, but like, I was just like, I thought it was gonna be like way more like an art film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's like your artist that you're listening to right now over and over? Because you said new person every 4 months. Who is it this month?
You'd be surprised this sort of crazy stuff I listen to sometimes. I've been also listening to the song I'm a dog but I still want to party. I've been listening to that song. I've been listening to this Alicia Keys song. It's called I Wanna Tell You Something. I don't know, I just love it so much. And then obviously on a serious musical tip, we've been listening to Thames.
Are you gonna go watch her when she's in town?
Is she coming to town?
She's coming to town.
No, she's not.
September, I'm telling you.
Because she was here at the castle thing.
She's coming again.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see her. Like,
Now you know I'm your plug. A constant theme in your music is love.
Yeah.
Relationships, heartbreak, that sort of thing. Why? Who broke your heart? Who broke your heart?
Whose heart did I break?
Whose heart did you break? You know, who's the love of your life, you know?
No, I think like this whole subject about like, I feel like now it comes across like I know so much about love because I wrote so many albums. No, one day I realized I was going through a breakup and I was writing some music. And like I could tell like, wow, these songs are super strong because like with love and relationships, when you write about it, it's so easy for people to see themselves in that situation because I think in relationships and in love, a lot of the things that happen are super universal. Like it's things that can happen to me, but can also happen to you, or even if, or has happened to you before. So it gives a very interesting introspection on life, and we some kind of feel not so alone. And that's why I decided to write on this subject, because I realized that also even my friends and everyone, you know, the topic is about finding the soulmate, the love of your life, and how do you get those feelings returned, and what is love? There's this big obsession with being, I don't know, a young person and trying to plant your personality. It seems to revolve a lot around a soulmate or a significant album. Yeah.
Your albums, you've got 4 of them now. Lucky number 4. What we noticed was your face is the cover of the album. Was that like something you do intentionally, or you know, is it just about you, like Adele? You know, it's just about the face, or why was that decision sort of made?
No, you know, I will just answer it in a very honest way. Like I'm still like we were talking about, you know, breaking internationally. I'm still an artist who's like evolving and growing and still trying to go into territories that I have not been. So I think sometimes when you're an artist like that, it's important for people to recognize your face, to know your face. So when they search for your album, they have easy access. Oh, this is the artist. So yeah, it's things like that. Actually.
Okay, so marketing, nothing deep.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song on the latest album? And why?
It's probably Part 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, just love, I find it super creative. I just also like songs that have juxta opposites. Okay. When something else is happening, when another thing is happening on top, and it's got that part so long, so long, and then underneath is no so long. Yeah, so I think it's a very creative moment, and yeah, I enjoy that in music. Yeah.
What are some rituals that you do before you perform? Not like weird things, just like.
Why do you think I'm gonna say something?
Because you just went. What are some rituals as you write a song or as you're about to perform that you continually do that sort of guides you in your journey?
I don't know. You know Diallo, the guy I play with. Also the producer now, but yeah, he plays with me. And the other day he just advised me like to stop being like super like trying to practice, because that's what I used to do a lot, like backstage practicing. So now I'm trying to just like laugh, get dressed, drink tea, listen. We love like listening to music. I usually listen to something Soweto.
You've done a few features with him?
Not yet, but hopefully. Yeah, not something. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I love to do. That's I guess my only ritual. Yeah.
Okay. What is the ultimate goal for yourself in terms of, is it a Grammy? Is it more music awards? Is it living in Los Angeles? Like, what's the goal?
Yeah, maybe Grammy, live in Paris, I don't know, have a family, just like simple life, nothing too big, just one Grammy.
Just one.
One Grammy, a few sold out shows around the world.
Yeah. And who's your like dream feature?
probably Tandiswa,
How do you stay inspired, especially in a saturated music environment? What keeps you going?
Definitely, life struggles. they keep the pen going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then for a while, I was actually going after a few albums, I was like, having had a lot of bad stuff happen to me, and that's not really good for music, because now people, and then it's like the universe heard me. So I'm very inspired at the moment. Yeah, very inspired. It's been a crazy year. Yeah, it's been a crazy year. Had a lot of health issues. I had an accident in France when I was there at Cannes. So all of that frustration really can
just pour it back
inspire.
Into the music. Yeah. And then what keeps your mind steady and fueled, and how do you take care of your mental health, and especially in this industry?
I'm I don't. My mental health.
Suffering.
Take care.
Down the drain.
It's like that meme where the girl says, "Do you suffer from a mental illness?" And she goes, "Yes," and she laughs. No, what do I do? I think I've always had a super strong relationship with myself. So I think I do that to recharge. Just spend a lot of time alone sometimes, and I feel that gets me super grounded.
So you say you went to AFDA?
Yeah.
What did you study there?
I actually studied acting and music.
Okay, so you knew.
Yeah.
From the womb that this is what you're going to do.
I actually came in as an actor and then I changed to music. Yeah.
Okay. What advice would you give someone who's sort of struggling to get their sound out there, who isn't necessarily, doing the amapiano or the hip hop and wants to come in with something different? Yeah.
I wish also I wish I had done this way before. I think sometimes it's really good to work on your music, work on your sound until it's to a place where you feel confident about it, because it's a very competitive kind of industry and you want your music. I think once your music is really strong and good, things automatically seem to happen easier when people just love your music. And I think people don't understand that kind of thinking. It's creating a product, How do you create a product that's packaged really strong, works really well, and if you put those elements also into your music, that the person can listen to it and can hear there's a lot of thought in it. So I do think putting effort, re-recording, sitting in the studio, finding yourself, and putting in the hours, I guess.
Do you think you'll ever go back to acting?
Yeah, I'm back. I just I just did a film just now.
So we're gonna see him last week.
Yes, big screen. Yeah, just did a film with Baloji. He's from DRC, and I'm part of his new film. Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay. What else would you like to just share with us in terms of the music or the process? Some behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think what's exciting about my life right now is I'm slowly mind mapping my 5th album.
When can we expect that?
Just starting.
Okay.
I know my management is gonna hate me for pushing an album when I've got a new album out. So please, I'll focus on this album. But I'm just starting to find a direction for my future songs. Yeah, I think it's going to be exciting. Yeah.
Do you think you've established a strong fan base that really supports sound that's so different from what we get mainstream in the country?
Yeah, I mean it's hard, Can you ever say like I found my whole fan base? I'm like, there can always be more. But I've been lucky, especially in SA now, because I find that there was a time like people were like really struggling with understanding my sound more here in South Africa. Mm-hmm. And then I think after the Imini album, it's like I feel like I kind of got more accepted and more appreciated here in South Africa. And and I never knew the value of that. I was like, if I don't play in South Africa. But I understood why, my management was pushing. It's so important to be appreciated in your own country, to see the people that understand the language and understand the music, how it touches them. So I'm so glad that it finally flipped, yeah.
How do you deal with hate and people who are like, oh no, not this, give me AmaPiano. We love AmaPiano.
I've been lucky, I never get mean comments on social media. And that's why when it does happen, it's such a big disaster. I've been very lucky, and 99% of anything that people say to me is always positive. But I feel like it's also how I also approach people.
Okay,
I always try and approach people in a very respectful way. So I think by doing that, I avoid some of
the nonsense.
Yeah.
The noise.
Yeah.
Can we expect a tour?
Yeah.
Nationwide tour soon.
Definitely.
Where can we catch you? Where can we come listen live?
Joburg, Cape Town, Durban, Pretoria, East London, Port Elizabeth, Gqeberha. We're planning on doing we're always expanding maybe with one more city. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping to visit some new places. Maybe Tata. Yeah, maybe Blow. I don't know.
No, that's exciting. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
It was lovely talking to you. Thank you for watching another episode of BubblegumConnects. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time.